Today's morning coffee vinyl side, The Platters, The Flying Platters Around the World, 1958. The history of the Platters is somewhat convoluted and hard to follow. In their earliest incarnation, they were just another male pop vocal group looking for songs. It wasn't until the mid-50s, and after hooking up with songwriter Buck Ram and tweaking their lineup, which included adding a female member, that the group coalesced into the Platters we know best today. With 40 Billboard charting hits, including 4 number ones between the years 1955 and 1967, the Platters were one of the most popular and successful vocal groups of the early rock and roll and pop era. But the golden years for the band were really the years 55 through 60, where 60 marked the departure of lead vocalist Tony Williams. It's the Williams-fronted lineup that recorded this album. There is a loose conceit here that this album reflects the influence of the group's international touring and travels, ergo the Flying Platters. Many of the songs on side 1 were already hits in some form by international artists and feature reworked arrangements and lyrics by Sam Ram. Side 2 features songs considered American standards, including Ram's own Twilight Time, written sometime in the late 1930s. This album comes right before the group's 1959 arrest on marijuana charges, and their fall from grace and favor as a result of this arrest that reads like the familiar story of select and targeted enforcement with racial overtones. There's also a meta-narrative surrounding the Platters that paints Sam Ram as the Svengali and/or the principal artist, and positions the group simply as his instrument, a tool for his artistry. Now, if you follow the money, that narrative is supported by the fact that Sam certainly filled his pockets, but to be fair, there's not enough space and time here to explore this or their drug charges. Post-heyday, the Platters are, and I say are because there's still a touring entity called the Platters, known for being the subject of protracted legal battles for the name and performance rights, a sad appendix to their legacy as a group, especially this magic lineup. I enjoyed this.